Um, so again, my name is Courtney. I can't stop smiling, first of all. Today has just been so wonderful to hear all of your work. Um, I am in the aviation theme winging this because I was supposed to be a part of a panel, but need to make my flight back home. And just want to take a few minutes to share what has been most inspiring for me in listening to you all today. Share a little bit about my background and, as Trina mentioned, the resources that a foundation like mine is able to contribute to work that you all are doing is one, an honor for me to be able to do that, but more importantly, I think there are ways that we can continue to work together to be able to do that and support the work you all are doing now. The Blue Shield of California Foundation is committed to making California the healthiest state and ending domestic violence. We are really focused on doing that by addressing the root causes of family stressors, thinking mostly about racism, sexism, classism, and the systems that themselves are causing harm, even though they're established to support communities. We are very focused on funding work that is for communities, by communities of color in particular. And just listening to everything today that I've heard, you all are living and embodying all of the work that we want to be able to continue to fund and support and invest in people like you that aren't just taking in feedback or seeing issues. You actually are out there finding solutions and working to continue that work. And I'm just, again, just very honored to be here and be able to see that today. I have, credentials on credentials after my name. I have my master's in public health. I have a PhD in health economics, and I have spent way too much of my time studying what is right, what is valid, and what is important from a lens that misses us. And a lot of the work I do now at the foundation feels like I'm more of like a Trojan horse coming in from the inside and really trying to work outward because all of the feedback you all collected to be able to make your innovations really is evaluation, research. I've been taught over and over again that nothing is valid if the researcher is not at arm's length. If they are, you have bias in anything that you do when you're actually involved and built into that work. And not only is that just fundamentally wrong, it's also just really missing the humanness of what you all are trying to understand. If I am going to share a part of myself with a researcher, I don't want them to be at arm's length. I want them to understand my situation. I prefer that they look like me, but at least understand my context, my background. And you all are researchers, you're all evaluators in your own way. And I just hope that you know that and really feel that. Unfortunately, with the still the level of rigor needed for most work and the lack of trust in systems like philanthropy, you really still need to be able to document those pieces of feedback, the experiences you all have found, the way your innovations are changing the lives of others to unlock some of those resources. And as much as possible, the foundation is now here to support you all too. So Trina, we didn't actually, I don't know where she went, share my contact information, but I absolutely would appreciate the opportunity to stay in touch or support you all in getting your findings out there. One of the things that is particularly inspiring and empowering from what you all are doing is that we know there's a lot of research, there's quite a bit of evidence on the risks and the environmental factors that lead to trauma and don't support healing. There is very, very little research, particularly in communities of color, about what is needed to thrive, what is needed to succeed, what is needed to heal and uplift everyone. And you all are collecting that information. You have that evidence, you have that data, and as much as I or the foundation can support you in sharing that broadly, we really would like to do that. Trina asked me to talk about some other things. I don't remember what that was, but I just want to say I just have so much gratitude and respect for all that you all are doing, and hope that we can be partners in the future in bringing your work forward. So thank you.